Welcome to Learn yCrash series. In this series, we are going to learn about yCrash and its suite of tools and how you can leverage yCrash to find and fix the potential problems in your Java applications. In this inception episode, we are going to get started with yCrash. Before we see about yCrash and its suite of tools, first let us understand about monitoring. If you're a DevOps engineer or an architect or a developer or a performance engineer, you must read Google's SRE book. Google's SRE book defines monitoring as collecting, processing, and aggregating and displaying the real-time quantitative data about a system. If you're using APM tools, definitely you have created dashboards. The dashboards will display typically throughput, number of requests, CPU, memory, and just by seeing the dashboards, you can address two questions. What is broken and why? So these questions falls under a category called known unknowns. Monitoring always gives you an answer about the predictable questions. But in this complex cloud native ecosystem, we cannot just use monitoring as a solution to find and fix problems. That is where observability evolves. So the term observability comes from the control theory. It helps us to understand the questions under the category called unknown unknowns. So just by standing outside of the system, you can ask questions and the observability will help you to answer those questions. Since we have the complex and the cloud native ecosystem such as Kubernetes, just by leveraging the monitoring might not be helpful. So the observability will give you the single glass pane where you can see where exactly the issue is. So you have to ask a lot of questions to get your answers and to find and fix problems in this ecosystem. So before we see where yCrash fits into your tech stack, first we have to understand about yCrash. So yCrash is nothing but a suite of tools which will help you to find and fix problems. It is a Java root cause analyzer. So for your Java ecosystem, you must have yCrash to potential identification of the problems and how you can fix it pretty quickly, and you can analyze the complex artifacts pretty much instantly. So yCrash answers the why context. So why the performance is poor, why frequent garbage collection. So these are the few questions definitely yCrash can answer immediately. Now let us see where yCrash actually fits in your stack. You must be having APM or observability solution for your application. If you add yCrash to your stack, basically you are complementing the monitoring or observability solutions. Because yCrash analyzes the complex artifacts, heap dump, thread dump, GC log, to name a few, and actually pinpoints where exactly the issue is. Just by having APM observability, you may not be able to find the issues pretty quickly, but by complementing with yCrash, definitely you can easily identify and fix the potential problems. In the next video, we are going to see how we can get started with yCrash, and we are going to deploy yCrash, and we are going to analyze the sample application to find the potential issues. Thank you.